Welcome back, ladies and gents, to this next episode, Zero to Hero. Upon logging into the game, we have a reward in our Steam inventory. What do we have? Oh. Personal reserves at a variety of Class 2 equipment, or 200,000 credits. What are personal reserves? Do you know what? I think equipment's like 200k at Class 2, so let's go personal reserves. Not bad. Not bad at all. As you may notice already, we do in fact have a little bit of XP on our Sherman at this moment in time. Now, we did grind a little bit offline. We have completed a couple topography, that's why we've got so many credits. And we've also got a few new vehicles like the Panzer 3J and also the Matilda. As it stands, we are still grinding for our first tier 10 more than anything, and then behind closed doors we are grinding other lines to give us the ability to provide more. As it stands, we have played 42 battles out of our 50 before we get a rating, and we're currently at 80% wins. Overall, I can definitely say that since we have started to play with actual players, we are noticing that our win percentage is going, especially at the tier 6 level. But that's nothing. There's more to come, so let's get right into it. As it stands, we are only 33,000 experience away from the T20, so let's get this going. Oh, and for our first game, a lovely matchup. Now straight away, I'm really liking the look of this matchup. Only 2 tier 7s, they do have a Tiger 1, but our gun can still handle him. And we're going tier 6s, it's a pretty fair matchup. What we want to try and do is get onto the hill straight off the bat. As long as we can do that, we should be set for this game. Because we should be able to support our team where they need it most. I do feel, however, based on our KV2s and their positioning, it could be a bit ghastly. But let's keep going. T50's in the middle, and you stop. Why'd you stop? Yeah, shoot me. Again, this will touch upon what I've said since we started playing against actual players. It's the concept of, if they are fresh players, they realise that all they had to do was just sit still to attack the enemy, but no, that is 10 times different from when you're playing against actual people. Because you get people like me. Yeah, I rammed them. Okay, so it would appear that our IS is... He's not stock because he's got the upgraded turret, but he does have the 100mm gun. So, at least he's got a higher DPM, but obviously if he had the big gun, it'd be even better. Now, the majority of their team are already spotted. The only people that aren't is a Skoda, the Tiger, and a couple of tank destroyers. So whether the Tiger is actually pushing the hill or not is an interesting scenario. I'm gonna load gold just purely because, one, it's a Tiger, and two, as much as my standard pen is 128, I would rather confirm that I can pen. So Skoda's up on the hill already. Will the Tiger be following? Most likely. But Skoda's only reversing, so we're going to load back to standard ammunition. Okay, that's fine. We know his reverse speed is actually not good at all. Okay, so we got 2 shots in. Need to be careful as we push here, purely because there may be snipers just back here, so Something to keep in mind. We're letting our IS push up as well, and lo and behold, there's that tiger. Now, it's a fully upgraded tiger, that's fine. But it's one of those where we need to try and make our shots count as best as possible. So he took his commander out most likely. And let's try and whittle him down. There we are. Okay, working in conjunction with the IS is brilliant. As much as this guy is a tier higher, he has a very prominent weak spot, which he unfortunately is noticing a little bit more. So we're going to go back to AP. That game is going to be quite costly for us, but we were prepared. It's all about the change in circumstances. You see it all the time. You see players just firing full gold all the time, praying that they don't run out of credits. But no, I see it as it's scenario based. If you know you're going to struggle and it can impact the way the outcome of the game, then use whatever ammunition you feel relevant. But firing gold just for the sake of it, no, it's not worth it. Unless you have millions upon millions of silver, there's no point in doing it. The only times that I say use gold, in my opinion, is if you're grinding Mark of Excellence, or whether you are struggling to pen something of a higher tier, like just then. But for things like this, we know that we can just whittle down the hit points of a vehicle quite easily. We know the Churchill's still there. Okay, see, the shot's not hitting the ground, so we know he's still there. He's still there. He's still there. Okay, we may have hit somebody else. We might be bouncing. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to push. There's only the SU-85 not spotted. And as it stands, we could get some assistance damage. Okay, the church was a one-shot. On the move. Okay, so we've got a bit of assistance there. Now, our mission as it stands is cause damage to an SPG. Let's see if we can get a shot on one of the SPGs. Now, I know he's to my side, but if I can secure one damaging shot and survive this battle, then at the same time we have just completed a mission for the Stug. So there we go, caused damage and survived a battle. Lovely jubbly. Down to one tank left already. This should be a nice ×5 experience game. Now where is he? There you are. Okay, so he's not stopped. We're going to go in guns blazing. I don't mind, he can trade. And we just got a lovely 720 assistance. Oh, nice shot by the KV2 there. Well done. GG. And we also acquired an ace tanker. Lovely. We end up doing 3,000 damage with 1.5 assistance. To say that we carried this game is an understatement. Almost 70% of our team did less than 1,000 damage. And just pick somebody at random. Okay. 1.8 thousand battles, only 44% wins. GW Panther. 40,000 battles, 49% wins. And again, 497, 47% wins. 55%. So that just gives a bit of insight as to what we're coming up against. Fluffle, I want to say he's just started, but he hasn't. Okay, so we are going to apply that extra ×3. So out of that one game, we got 17,000 experience. And we've only just started. Nice bit of profit. We'll take that. And now, where we were before, 33,000 experience away. We are only 15,000 experience off getting our first tier 7. So let's keep going. Okay, we're straight into this one. Nice and quick. So our next mission, cause 300 damage to enemy medium tanks, cause damage to enemy medium tanks 3 times. So 3 shots into 1 tank. Fair enough. Now it's all important, so if you do have boosters, don't hesitate in the garage. You hesitate in the garage, you're wasting like valuable time to acquire more experience from your boosters. Especially if you have a limited amount, don't waste even a couple of minutes, because that could be the difference between getting the next tank up or getting the next module you want. But this game, so tier 7 game, nothing too drastic. The only thing that I can notice is the 2 Panthers. Their guns are brilliant, not only tier 7, but when they're facing tanks upwards of tier 8 and 9, their gun is still very competitive, especially if they aren't stock. If they have the top gun, then they do have the sheer power to carry games. So we know that we've got to be cautious here. So we're just going to keep going. There's a Panther coming in the open. Let's try and get a couple of shots in. He's fully upgraded. Okay, we led that one too far. So we got an early shot on the Panther, which is quite nice. Got to be very careful regarding him now. He knows we're here, we know he's here. But as it stands, he is the only person here. So, and he's unfortunately playing a bit silly. He's already down to 500 hit points. We're going to load a bit of gold because the Panther is quite strong. And we want to try and secure our mission. So there we go. Okay, we didn't pen that one. So we just need one more shot into the Panther and we have just done our mission. Of course, the turret on the Panther can be quite troll against low calibers. So there's still one Panther not spotted. Okay, that's fine, there's loads of mediums here. Gonna switch back to standard because we're getting ever so closer, so we don't need to pray that we hit. There we go. Tracking shot. Lovely. Keep it up. Keep them pinned. Keep them pinned. I feel so sorry. I do apologise, my good man. I did not mean to annihilate you that bad. Well, I did. But I didn't. Okay, he's stunned. Still stunned for 2 more seconds. That's T-34-85. So the Russian mediums are quite annoying in a way. They have 180 alpha, low pen guns. Oh, that Panther's HP boosted. So if we can deal with this T-34-85, we can actually help our middle. And we can cause a little bit of damage. Did he run? He ran. Okay, so now that we got this a bit free, he for one is not going to hang around. Is that Panther just AFK? Interesting position of play. There we are. Okay, so we know the T-34-85 is there now. Beautiful. Okay, so we can actually see that they do have the middle. So we need to be very cautious of that now. Yes, it is. We are in the lead. It is 6-3 at this moment in time, but that lead might not last for long. So never think that a game is already won, because it can change in a matter of seconds. Seen far too many of them. Okay, we got another SPG. He's fired, so we don't have to worry about him. We might be able to pick up the kill. We know the other SPG's to the right because we saw him fire. Let's try and get the tracking shot. Get some extra. Oh, we set him on fire. Good. My bad. Okay, so we know T-34-85's down there. But they do have the M2Y, which is up there, who's actually currently farming us. So we need to wait for our VK to get in the fight, because as it stands, this guy can pick us apart. 240 alpha. So we need to be very, very cautious of that. The VK is only a one-shot to him, but as it stands, he doesn't know that the VK is there. So he might be... Oh! He might be a one-shot now. Beautiful. Right, we spotted the Hummel. The Hummel's actually running away. That's fine. It's just a Panther and a Porlac left. And he's going ham. I'll ram an RC, why not? Fair enough. Okay, so we know where the Panther is, and we know where the Porlac is. Again, second battle in, and it's actually quite a lovely matchup. Lovely game all round. Shoot aside the turret. Maybe get the kill. It's a shame. I was just seeing if we can get a BIA, but unfortunately our VK doesn't have it enabled on his settings. That's a real shame. Could have been nice with brothers in arms there. Okay, Scorpion died. Interesting. But again, lovely, beautiful game. Okie dokie. So, completed another mission there. Brilliant. And... okay. So would you believe it, but because top of the tree at the moment, we have now unlocked our first tier 7. A lovely game again. Again, top damage, beautiful. Well played to this VK. Well played indeed. But as it stands, let's just apply that. So, we started this video going we needed 33,000 experience. We've only played 2 battles. And we have unlocked our first tier 7 tank. Incredible. 938,000 with a free crew. Don't mind if I do. So we have unlocked our first tier 7 tank, and that is the T20. Beautiful, 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 beautiful. So statistically, at this moment in time, we've only played 44 battles. It has currently taken us, if you just take into consideration the American tanks, 3, 7, 20, 37 battles to get our first tier 7. And that's from tier 3 up. So, as it stands, this was definitely the shortest episode of the series so far. But we've displayed 2 excellent games and how you can get maximum XP if you're using top of the tree. But for now, guys, I will leave you with this one, and I look forward to seeing what we can do with the T20. But for the time being, guys, make sure you like, drop a comment, let me know what you think of the series, and if you're not subscribed, drop a subscribe. And you never know, you help me reach the goal that I want to reach. But as always, guys, thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next one.